Hello class, welcome to Incoterms 101. Tonight we'll be learning about international commercial terms and how they benefit global trade. Who's excited to get started?
Ooh, that sounds fun.
I guess.
Does anyone have any idea what these terms mean?
Well, an Incoterm helps create rules between traders. They explain the obligations of carriage, risk, and cost for the importer and exporter.
Who cares? We're never gonna need to know this stuff anyways.
Well, actually you might. You see, someday you may be a manager, and with the growth of global trade, it's very important that managers care, or at least they should. When a manager doesn't understand what an Incoterm is, or what the benefits are to using them, they waste money and resources.
I don't really plan on working at a company that really expects me to know this stuff.
Oh, really? What about Walmart, or Target, or Home Depot, just to name a few? These companies are within the top 10 U.S. containerized importers. Even IKEA uses Incoterms.
Oh my god, I love Target.
You are such a nerd.
Does anyone know why the U.S. trades so heavily with China?
That's easy. China offers really cheap products because they have inexpensive labor. The US loves low-cost product, so China uses that as a competitive advantage. China was once known for quality product too, but that has been changing. Even though product isn't as great as it was once, the US still imports from China because of the economic downturn.
Right. Since the 90s, there has been a disproportionate rate of imports against exports of nearly 6-1, and it's all because of low-cost production in China. Retailers are more and more focused on speed and flexibility. A big factor in all of this is lead time. Lead times can be affected by a number of things, including transportation schedules, capacity limitations, equipment shortages, customs inspections, data transmission errors, weather and natural disasters, labor issues, and political instability.
So, you're saying supply chains are becoming increasingly complex?
Yes. A typical cross-border shipment involves over 25 parties, transfers of 35 or more documents, and more than 500 laws and agreements. Now, what do you think is more important, reducing average lead time or reducing the variability in those lead times?
Supply chain lead time variance leads directly to financial performance, whereas supply chain lead time does not. In order to mitigate lead time variance, it is necessary to reduce inventory and transport goods efficiently.
Exactly. And there are two distinct methods in which organizations can transport goods. They are free on board, otherwise known as FOB, and free carrier, which is FCA. Can anyone describe FOB?
Does that mean it goes on the ship for free?
Well, kind of. You see, FOB requires the seller to deliver goods on board a vessel designated by the buyer. The seller fulfills its obligations to deliver when the goods have passed over the ship's rail. When used in trade terms, the word free means the seller has an obligation to deliver goods to a named place for transfer to carrier.
This is so interesting. I'm having the time of my life.
I can't even deal with you.
You remind me of my son, Mary. He's not interested in anything but his car. Now, free carrier is a trade term requiring the seller to deliver goods to a named airport, terminal, or other place where the carrier operates. Costs for transportation and risk of lost transfer to the buyer after delivery to the carrier. The benefits of FCA include drayage, terminal handling, and government export fees from the first cost of goods. Anyone know any other benefits of FCA?
Free carrier Incoterms also allow for more consistent execution of goods movement as the retail importer has more control through leveraging regional trucking volumes to ensure consistency of meeting gold vessel sailing dates. FCA also allows for more flexible routing options as the retail importer assumes control of origin inland carriage responsibility through a third-party logistics provider in the market.
Excellent. I think that concludes our lesson for the evening. Thank you for your participation in today's discussion, everybody.
Can we just keep going? I'm enjoying this so much.
Can we not?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.